Hey everybody, today we're primarily going to be working on lower body, so I will give you the decision to use weights or to just use your body weight. If you're gonna grab weights, if you're not used to working out, then I would use, since this is lower body, you could probably use 8s, 2 of them. So we have some exercises that we will use both, and then one where we will only need one. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You will not need a mat at all today, and we are going to warm up. So go ahead and get set up and get ready. Have your water and your towel and everything that you need, okay? All right, so we're going to do some knee hugs. I want you to hug your knee up as high as you can, warming up and loosening up your hips, getting a good stretch. Okay, now we're gonna step out into a side lunge. I want you to step out to it and lean and get a good stretch here. Push off of this foot and come together. We're gonna repeat that. You don't have to go really deep into this lunge as long as you're feeling an inner thigh stretch through this leg. And we're going to switch sides and go to the other side. If you will, I'm going to have you either jog in place or march in place, whichever you want to do. So if you need a little bit lower impact, just take it into a march. We're just getting our heart rate up, getting our muscles a little warmed up and ready for what we are about to do. Go ahead and slow that down. I am going to use weights for this, okay? So I'm gonna grab my 2 weights. All right. Split lunge position here. My weights are gonna be at my shoulders. If you're not using weights, that's fine. Just find somewhere. If you want your arms to be here, you can hold them in front of you, whatever's comfortable. We're gonna do an inline lunge, taking your back knee down to the ground and back up, squeezing the glutes on this back leg here. If you need to modify, you're only going to drop down a little bit, and for more advanced, you're going to go all the way down and back up. You shouldn't have any knee pain with this, so if you do, please get on the Facebook group and message me and let me know, so that I can help you out there, okay? Last one. All right, switching sides. Taking the other leg back. Remember the leg in the back, you're squeezing glutes on that side. That is your booty. We are dropping down. Modify if you need to. So just drop it down just a little bit and work from there, okay? Okay, come together. We're gonna go into a wide leg squat here. Toes are turned out. Depends on your range of motion and what's comfortable for you as far as how far your toes are turned out. You can rest your weight on your legs here, go in front of you, hold them at your shoulders. Dropping it down and come back up and squeeze your booty. If you need to modify and just go halfway, then go ahead and do that. For more advanced, I want you to go down deep want you to always remember to go at your own pace and do what's comfortable for you. And last one, come up, let your weights drop down if you have them. We're gonna use one weight for this. So I'm gonna drop one down. We're doing 10 on each side. Now, if you need to stand by a chair to help to balance you, that is perfectly fine. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna hold the weight in your right hand, right leg is going back. We're trying to keep good, flat back, hips square to the floor, dropping down and coming all the way up to a standing position. Now, if you feel like you're going down and you start to lose balance, make note of where that is and you stop at that point for now and you work on up to being able to go down lower. But I want you to keep a flat back. Do not look forward as you go down, okay? I want you to keep that chin retraction and head in alignment. You don't have to use a weight on this if you're new to working out. One more, and we're switching sides. You should really feel that stationary leg. That's the glute that's really doing all the work. And we're swapping sides. Get a nice, good deep breath in and exhale. Steadying your breathing. We're going to go into side lunges here. We're going to alternate sides. If you're using your weights, then you're going to go to the side, drop down, and come up, okay? If you're not using weights, then you can just put your hands in front of you, go down, and come back up. You can even hold your weights like this if you want. It's really up to you. Okay, ready? We're going to the side. You step out to the side, lean into it, push off of that foot that you step out with, and your butt is going to the side. The other leg is straight, that is staying still. There. We're doing 2 more each side. And last one here. Good. All right, I'm gonna drop one weight. I said one exercise, only one weight, but we're gonna do this. Hold your weight right in front of your chest. We're doing alternating reverse lunges. So you step your leg back, drop that knee down, come up, push together, and switch. So if you need to modify, step down halfway, push up and come together. Okay? When you step back, you're pushing off of that front foot to bring yourself back to standing position. You want your feet completely planted on the floor for that front leg that's helping you to get back up. Toes should not be lifting, and your feet should be directly in front of you, not turned in, not pigeon-toed, not turned out. If you're doing that, or if you notice, you're probably probably gonna have some knee problems. Your knees should go directly in line with your middle toe, okay? Let's rest here and grab some water if you need it. I'm gonna grab some with you guys. All right, we're gonna do all of that again. So lower body, pause when you need to, take a short break, but don't let yourself take any more than a minute break when you need one, and get right back in it, okay? You're gonna bend down and grab your weights if you're using weights, and we're doing inline lunges. So one leg is back. I'm gonna hold my weights up here at my shoulder, drop that back knee, and come up. Modify if you need to, but I want you to pay attention that my front knee is not pushing forward when I go down. And 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. All right, shake it out. Give your booty a little bit of a break. And we're going right into it and switching sides. Weights can be up, and you drop that back knee down, come back up. Your glutes on that back leg, you should feel them squeezing and working. This is what's gonna help you with not having back pain. Get your booty to do its job. It's supposed to. And one more. Okay. And just release. Walking it out a little bit, get that burn to release. Toes are gonna turn out here, and we're gonna squat down. Wide legs, this is working your inner and outer thighs, okay? Abductors and adductors. You're definitely gonna be sore after this leg workout. I encourage you to make sure that you're using AminoWise, has amino acids in it, your building blocks for protein, helps your body to repair at night while you sleep. Agile Ease is also a wonderful addition to helping you not be so sore and help your body recover quickly. Another reason why we eat so much protein when we're working out, we want to build muscles. In order to build muscles and rest, you have to tear them first. That's how they build bigger. So you're really getting little micro tears in your muscles to get them stronger and bigger, okay? All right, we're going to that single leg deadlift. So again, if you need a chair to hold on to, you need to put your fingers on a wall, that's perfectly fine. And we're gonna take the same side leg back that we have the weight in our hand. I keep my hand back here so that I can feel my hips if they open up when I go back, okay? So if my hip starts to open up, whoop, I'm gonna be able to tell. Try to keep your hips square to the floor and come back up. You want a slight bend in the knee of the stationary leg. You don't want to lock out your knees. I don't ever tell you to lock out your knees. So if you feel like you're doing that, I want you to get a slight bend. keeping your head in alignment. Whoop, I lost my balance, guys. And one more. Good. Switching sides. Woo. Feeling it. All right, ready? Other side. You probably have a side that is stronger than the other or better at balancing than the other. So if you do, it's a good idea to try to work that side just a little bit more. The side that's not as strong, work it just a little bit more than the other so that it can catch up and we can have balance in our body. Two more here. Okay, I know we're done with that exercise, but for next time, it's a good idea to find a spot to focus on to help you maintain your balance, and you just look at that spot the entire time. Okay, we have side lunges, so I'm going to grab both my weights and we're going to do one leg at a time this time. So we're going to step out, I'm going to hold my weights here in front of me, side lunge, push off of that foot and come together. Your knee should go in the same direction as your foot. And the deeper down you go, the more your booty has to work to get you back up. I want you to start where you feel comfortable with. One more. Okay. We're going to shake it out and we're going to go to the other side. You ready? And stepping out. And 7. I do count, you guys. That's 8. 9. One more. And 10. Go ahead and take a little bit of a breather here. We're going to drop this weight down and go into those reverse lunges. Again, if you need to stop anytime, go ahead and do that, but come right back. We're not doing hour-long workouts, so you want to go as much as you can. Take short breaks. Let your heart recover a little bit and then come back, okay? All right, ready? Alternating sides. Step that foot back, drop the knee down, pushing off the foot in front and coming together. Again, modify this if you need to. You don't have to take your knee down all the way down to the ground. You can go halfway. And if at any time, like I mentioned earlier, if you're having any kind of discomfort during any kind of exercise that we do, please message me. Please let me know. What I'm going to have you do is have you record yourself doing that exercise so I can see what you're doing. It's more than likely it's just a little tweak and it'll fix it, okay? You might not be sitting your butt back enough. Your knee might be winging out over your pinky toe, going in towards your big toe. There's all kinds of stuff to correct. We're going to do one more each side. Okay. And drop that weight. Now, take a break and grab some water. All right, we're going to end this out with a couple sets of regular squats. If you're not sure if you're doing squats correctly, grab a chair and sit that chair behind you so you have something to tap your butt back on, and you learn how to squat that way. You have to sit your butt back like you're sitting into a chair so your knees don't come forward over your toes. That's gonna put stress on your toes, okay? Now, I'm gonna do this without a chair. I'm gonna show you from the side. I want you to keep this chin retraction. So pretend like you're listening to a conversation behind you and you're eavesdropping like this. You sit your butt back and push up off of your feet. Toes do not lift up at all, okay? So sit back and come back up. Tap your butt back on that chair and come back up. Do not let that chin come forward like this when you squat. Keep your eyes in line with your chest. At all times, that helps your core to contract. One more. Okay, that's good. Now, if you needed to modify that any, just sitting your butt back a little bit and coming up, you're still working those muscles. Do it as best for you. Listen to your body. I also want you to challenge yourself though, okay? So there's a happy medium. Always try to do a little bit more the following week. Maybe increase your weights a little bit or something. Okay, ready? We're gonna sit back, I'm gonna face you. Toes are facing forward, shoulder width apart, and they're parallel to each other, okay? And sit back. Push up. You see my knees staying in line with my middle toe. I can look down and see my toes. My knees are not going forward like this. My butt's going back. You lengthen your booty muscles and squeeze when you come up. Let's do one more, okay? Now it's time for us to cool down. We're gonna do some stretches here. All right, grab a chair. If you need to, you're gonna grab your foot, bring it up behind you. You may not be able to grab your foot. You may not have that range of motion yet. So what you can do is you can put your foot up on a chair behind you and get that stretch. Your knees come together. Hip presses forward, stretching your hip flexors as well. Nice and tall. Another great way to help your muscles recover is to take an Epsom salt bath. So you can get Epsom salts, you can get magnesium flakes. Magnesium flakes are amazing. We're switching legs here. Magnesium is super important for your body. The majority of us are very low on magnesium. If you have really tight muscles, magnesium is going to be so important to help release those muscles. If you get cramps, it's going to help you with the cramping. So soak in a bath. I use essential oils with mine. So you pour the essential oils in the mag flakes or in the Epsom salts and then pour it into your bath. It's going to help detox. It's going to help your body to recover. Here. All right, we're gonna go wide legs. Hands on your knees. You're gonna drop a shoulder down to the ground. You should be getting a groin stretch here, as well as stretching your spine. my favorite oils as far as recovering from a workout, Aromaseas is absolutely one of my faves. I love it. It has oils in it that also do help your muscles relax, help them to calm down, and it's just super relaxing. You're gonna come up and switch. And then Panaway, Copaiba, those are also amazing oils to add. Always want to add the essential oils to the Epsom salt first though. Don't just drop them in your water. Okay, turn your toes forward. I want you to drop it down and just hang. Take a couple deep breaths in. And roll it up. And you completed today's workout. Awesome job. Can't wait to see you here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.